video is called central angles. Alright, a central angle is an angle that is off the center of a circle. So we're going to call point C, this point right here, we're going to call it, that's the center of the circle, that point right there. Alright, so if that's a center, then this is called a central angle. If I say this angle is 152 degrees, then here's what happens. This arc, this is an arc. You could call it arc AB. It would also be 152 degrees. So whatever the angle is, so measure of angle ACB, if that is 152, then the arc is also 152 degrees. This happens because if you drew this circle out, you kept drawing it, it would just make a circle, which is 360 degrees. So it's a smaller circle, but this still takes up 152 degrees of that 362 degrees. So it's the same with the big circle. This big circle, it's 360 degrees all the way around. So this part is 152 degrees of that big 360 degree circle. Here's a new example. If I say angle, measure of angle UXV equals 121 degrees, then arc UV is also 121 degrees. X has to be the center of the circle. Let's say I need to figure out how big angle VXW is. VXW. Well, you have to recognize some things. You have to recognize that UW is called a diameter. And a diameter cuts a circle in half. So UVW would be a semicircle. This would be 180 degrees. And the other half, U to W, would be 180 degrees. That's really important to watch for those diameters. They will help you a lot. So I'm going to take 180 degrees and minus, and do 180 and subtract 121. And that will give you my answer for this angle, but also this arc. So the angle, measure of angle VXW is 59 degrees. Also the arc VW is 59 degrees. Let's look at this picture. Well, this is my center, so you need to make sure you know this is the center. Okay, so right off I can see this 90 degree box. Well, that is 90 degrees. Therefore, arc FE is 90 degrees. Okay. Another thing that I can see right off is that GD is a diameter. It's right through the middle. So arc GFD is 180 degrees. So I figured out 180 subtract 46 gave me FED, arc FED, right here, this guy, FED. That is 134 degrees. Okay, let's figure out JD now. Okay, one way I chose to do this is I said I'm going to figure out what ED is. This arc, ED. So what I did is I took 90 and added it to 46 and subtracted that from 180. And I got 44. So I got this was 44 degrees. Or you could just take the 134 and subtract 90. And you get 44 degrees. The reason that's helpful is because if you look here, HE is a diameter, and so these are vertical angles. So this is 44 degrees over here. Arc HG is 44 degrees. Let me explain this. So now I have the 44 degrees, and they tell me that this is 20 degrees. Arc JH is 20 degrees, or this angle is 20 degrees. So I added 44 and 20 and got 64. Then I knew GD was a diameter, so I know this is 180. From G all around to D is 180. So I do 180, take away 64, and that gives me this as 116. All right, I know that was a lot. Slow it down if you need to. Rewatch it if you need to. Let's go.